It's a dirty job, but somebody's gotta do it. Sometimes, however, some of the most disgusting jobs out there are some of the best paying. From crime scene cleanups to porta potty maintenance, here are 10 horrible jobs that pay well. Odor judges. Cosmetic companies, air freshener manufacturers, and any other industry that has a product designed to mask or improve smells needs someone to test them out. Everything from perfume, mouthwash, deodorant, and household products need to be tested to make sure the smell is appealing. Odor judges need to test the effectiveness of products that cover unpleasant smells too, like cat litter. It takes a sensitive nose to excel in this line of work, but the pay can be quite lucrative. Depending on experience, odor judges can make between $19,000 to $52,000 a year. Crop dusting pilot. Also known as agricultural pilots, crop dusting pilots fly over farmland in small planes with specially designed containers distributing fertilizer and pesticides. They must navigate at very low altitudes, avoiding power lines and trees along the way. They can also be exposed to the hazardous materials they are using. Pilots must have their commercial and agricultural pilot license in order to apply for this job. Depending on the area, this line of work may be seasonal, but experienced pilots can earn anywhere from $20,000 to $100,000 per year. Hazmat worker. Hazmat workers are federal employees that are called in when extremely hazardous materials and substances need to be removed. They are also called upon to deal with epidemics and outbreaks. Whether it's handling mold, lead-based paints, toxins, asbestos, corrosive fluids, or even radioactive waste, hazmat workers need to be very careful. All that hard work can pay off though. Hazmat workers typically earn $40,000 or more per year plus benefits. Long-haul truck driver. Truck drivers are responsible for transporting food, livestock, lumber, basically anything someone needs hauled from one location to another. At a glance, driving a truck for a living might seem like an easy, cushy job, but sometimes it can be anything but. Long hours, stationary positions, and sleep deprivation have actually proven to shorten a trucker's lifespan. Sometimes the drivers can be exposed to hazardous cargo as well. And while the toll on their minds and bodies can be grueling, job security and a solid paycheck can help make up for it. The average driver earns $43,000 a year, while more experienced drivers can earn up to $85,000. Porta potty maintenance. Big events and construction sites require portable toilets to function, and when the event is over, they need to be cleaned. Dealing with human excrement takes a strong stomach, especially on a hot day. High-powered pressure washers and hoses are used to clean and empty the porta potties before they are transported to their next venue. It can be a pretty crappy job, but for $50,000 a year, things could certainly be worse. Sewer inspector. Sewer inspectors wade through dark passages filled with waste, roaches, and rats to look for cracks and clogs. This job may stink, but the paycheck sure doesn't. Sewer inspectors can make over $60,000 a year. Many cities have hundreds of miles of sewers snaking beneath them, and every inch needs to be checked to avoid problems. Sometimes that includes diving beneath the surface and swimming through the contents of the sewer. While it's not likely that they would come across the Ninja Turtles, they do occasionally come across bodies, both animal and human. Power line worker. Installing and repairing power lines is a stressful job. Working at great heights, sometimes in unfavorable weather, is physically demanding. Not to mention the dangers of working with hundreds of thousands of volts contained in high-voltage electrical cables. The hours can be long and sometimes vary between daytime, nighttime, and weekend calls, depending on what is required. While the job itself can be dangerous, it comes with some perks. Salaries can range from $60,000 to $80,000 per year, and most often include benefits. Roadkill collector. We've all seen it. Animals that were in the wrong place at the wrong time and paid the cost. It's always an awful sight to see an animal hit by a motor vehicle, but often there's no way it could have been avoided. That's where roadkill collectors come in. They drive along roads and highways looking for unfortunate creatures involved in accidents. Since they are dealing with possibly diseased carcasses, they must wear protective clothing and sometimes masks. While removing a small raccoon or coyote may not be difficult, collectors also have to deal with deer, moose, and even bears that are struck and killed. While definitely not a job for animal lovers, the yearly salary can be as much as $70,000. Crime scene cleaner. After a crime has been committed and the evidence has been collected, the scene needs to disappear. Crime scene cleaners are responsible for removing all traces of murders, suicides, and assaults, which of course includes all kinds of bodily fluids. Sometimes that means ripping up floorboards or carpets and repainting walls. Since they are dealing with biohazardous material, they are paid well for it too. Depending on their experience, a crime scene cleaner can make an annual salary of up to $80,000. Proctologist. While they may be the butt of many jokes, being a proctologist can have its benefits. These specialized doctors are tasked with diagnosing and treating issues related to the anus and rectum. Using an instrument called a proctoscope, a short hollow tube with a small light, proctologists are able to perform anal exams. They check for things like hemorrhoids and anal tears, as well as potential causes for severe constipation. They also check for anal cancer. While their work may sometimes seem thankless, their paychecks more than make up for it, with a salary of up to $226,000 per year. We tip our hat to all these amazing hard workers doing tough jobs. We hope you enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up before you go and subscribe to our channel for more awesome content daily. Thanks for watching.